What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. We're right here in the garage today on day, I don't know, I think it's 9 or 10 or whatever of Project Lockdown. Sunshine's done. Nothing I can do to it, so I've got no choice because I ran out of things to do. I'm actually going to start messing with the daily today. As y'all know, probably if you've seen videos in the back and you've seen the daily, had a little accident in it. Hit a pole in the parking lot in the rain and the fog. I'm just going to blame it on the rain and the fog. But I hit it pretty hard. I'll put a picture in right here. So what I'm going to do is I've already got the front end painted. I've got all this done. I've already started on it. If you look right here though, when I painted it, I don't know if you can tell, but you can see all these little spots right here. Those aren't water spots. Those are actually water droplets. What ended up happening is I painted it and thunderstorm blew in. It had a couple hours to dry. 2 or 3 hours to dry, so it wasn't that bad, but I had to let it set out all night, and then the water sat on top of it, so it actually hit that top layer of clear and left imprints in it. So what I've got to do is, I was going to sand down and buff anyway. I'm going to have to go a little farther down this time. So what I've done already, I've already got some of this. I'm going pretty aggressive with it. I'm starting with 800, which is pretty aggressive. Usually start with 1,000 or 1,200 because it is a daily. I'm not trying to make it a show car or anything like that. But I'm going to knock all this down with 800, get it to where it looks like that, get all this orange peel stuff out of it, and then I'll go over with some 12 or some 1,500 and then start buffing it out. But what we're going to do is get all that taken care of, get that sanded down, and the next thing is these wheels. These wheels are something to be talked about. They're not a great brand. They're just a wheel, but they're a decent looking wheel. Problem is they're that matte finish, and after a while they start to rust. The finish starts to come off of them. The brake dust starts to kill it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean these off, sand them all down, and we're going to paint them just a high gloss black just to match the hood, match the front end. I'm also going to take this grille because I'm not a chrome person. Y'all should know that by now. I'm going to take that grille off there, get it painted black, just kind of blend it all in, and then do touch-ups around it. I guess I probably could wash the thing, seeing how I haven't washed it in probably, I think 8 months. I average 6 to 8 months between car washes. It really does no good around here because I'm either always in the mud or I'm in construction sites or it's freaking raining or something. So I'm gonna jump on this hood, get the rest of it sanded down, knocked down, get this front end knocked down real quick, and we'll start buffing it out and moving on from there. Alright guys, I got done with the 800. You see, looking down through here right now, there's a little bit of trash spots in it. Like I said, it's my daily driver. I'm not getting too crazy with it. I'm just kind of wanting to knock it down. But I've got all done with the 800 on here. Of course, there's a lot of scratches. There's a lot of little pieces of the trash I can get in and out. But I'm going to go ahead and get the 1500 out. I thought I had some 1200, but I know I'm going to go straight to the 1500. Just kind of give it a good once over, get a lot of the scratches out, get a lot of the little imperfections out, basically just to haze it over. Like I said, it's my daily. I'm not trying to make show car quality here. I probably wouldn't even be doing this if I wasn't locked around the house. I would have probably just stuck some compound on it, buffed it, and been done with it. But another little trick, guys, you saw when I was water sanding, instead of having to have the freaking water hose going all the time, and getting your shoes wet and leaning over and getting your shirt wet, plus you're having to battle with the water hose and you're running the water all the time. Little water bottles like this work perfect. Just get your little hole, poke it in the top like that. Makes it real easy to hold on to. It doesn't scratch anything up. You're going to be filling the water bottle up quite a bit, but rather than getting your shoes all wet, and it just makes a miserable process when you're water dogging. I hate it. I hate it. I would never do this again if I didn't have to. I really don't have to, but again, like I said, I'm bored. But that's just a little trick to do it. It saves water, saves time, keeps you from getting wet and being miserable. So I'm gonna jump on with the 1500 now, get it knocked out. All right, guys, she's done. Got it all sanded down 1500. Kind of rub your hand across so you can tell everything feels smooth. There's no bumps or any kind of little droplet feelings or anything like that. Everything feels pretty good. I could go down farther with it and get crazy with it, but again, it's a daily driver. But you can tell kind of, if you look across like that, you can kind of get an idea of how the sheen is and kind of see where your trash is and stuff like that. So I'm happy with the way that is right there. Went ahead and got the bumper. Did a little more of the bumper than I wanted to, but hey, like I said, I've got nothing better to do. So all I got left now to do is get this thing washed up, get the wheels all cleaned. Then I'm gonna run over to Joey's house and borrow his buffer because I can't seem to find mine. And I'll buff this out. That'll give these chances for the wheels to dry up. So I'm gonna brave it, guys. I'm gonna leave the house. I don't care what they say. I'm gonna drive over to Joey's house and get this thing knocked out.
I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. The memory of you just come running by.
Whew, holy crap, guys. You would think I painted the truck. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a long while, been a minute since I washed this thing. Actually, it doesn't look bad when it's clean. But as you can tell, the wheels still look really rough. They're wet, so they got something in them. As as far as some shine, but that's kind of what the hood should look like when it's all done, all shiny and glossy. But yeah, the wheels are still rough, still something to be reckoned with. I'm gonna get these dried up, get after it, start sanding on them, get them ready to paint. All right, guys, made it over to Joey's house. Gonna grab the buffer, start getting this hood knocked out. Shouldn't take too long. Like I said, I'm not trying to grind it down too far. Just want to get it to where shiny looks good. Then I'm gonna jump on these wheels and start getting those knocked out. But in the meantime, we do have a little progress update on the 56. Trying to get this core support in where he's gonna move the radiator. How much farther up? About 3 inches?
About 3 inches.
About 3 inches. Yeah, try to move this radiator about 3 inches because we're not quite sure once the motor gets here, which is, we hoped it'd be this week, but obviously that didn't happen. But we don't have a clue where the turbos are gonna hit or how close. It's real tight in here right now with the way that it was. So I'm gonna bring this out about 3 inches. He's got this little piece down here he's got to cut to get the actual bottom support in. Then I guess you can try to fit the radiator in, can't you?
Yeah, pretty much just get that welded in because I wanted to make sure the fenders were, you know, where it was at before and the door gaps were the same.
Right.
And then got that. I think I'm going to have to notch this out a little bit because it's, be careful, these are not set in there really well.
Oh, nice.
I didn't have any wood.
Woo. Okay, so don't breathe on us what you're saying. So there's nothing holding it up right now except for that body panel.
Well, the bolts are in the back. There's a bolt on the each side and then the bottom.
Oh, all right.
So
Would be complete catastrophe. So this is the status of it right now, guys. We're just waiting on a motor. Everything else is here. Tranny, as you can see, is down there. Converter's here. Everything's wired.
somewhat to
well,
the EFI, but yeah.
Yeah, everything but the EFI is not in here. But other than that, everything's ready to go. We're just kind of at a standstill right now. That's why you haven't seen any updates on the car here lately. Otherwise, we'd be showing you putting the motor together and building cold side, hot side, and all that kind of stuff. But as of right now, that's where we are. It is what it is. It's everybody right now is hurry up and wait with, everybody being on lockdown. By law, I'm not supposed to really be over here hanging out, but I'm maintaining my 6 feet distance.
I'm an essential employee.
Yeah, it's true. He's an essential employee. He does stock market crap. So, and I'm construction. So, hey, we're both essential. We're just not essentially doing anything that's essential other than work on hot rods. So I'm gonna get the buffer out, guys, and jump over here and start messing with this hood. All right, guys, here we go. Got the buffer out. I like using the wool pads on the first cut. I know a lot of people don't like those because they leave scratches, especially in black, but I like to cut fast. I don't like it to have to sit there and take 4.5 hours and 17 times to go over it. I'd rather just cut through it fast and use the finishing polish and have to get the scratches out. Plus again, it's a daily driver. I ain't worried about it. Alright guys, that is one pass on the hood with the wool pad. Doesn't look too bad. It's not great. If I was doing it for somebody, I'd be embarrassed. For a daily driver like what I'm doing, that's not bad for just the wool pad and some 120. That's not real rough, but you can see what it's coming from. I'm gonna hit the other side of this hood, get it all one pass with the wool pad, and I'll get the finesse on it and take it over. But there's still a little haze in it. Still some scratches you can see. I don't know if you can see them on camera. But I mean, for this old beater, I mean, come on, it's what, 12 years old, I think? Yeah, 12, 13 years old. I'll take it all day long. All right, guys, there we go. Oh, spider! That is wool pad, and then I did one little roll of foam pad over it. Haven't put the finesse on it yet. I'll do that. Hey, you got spiders everywhere. I'll do the little finesse pad here in a second. I still got to hit the front bumper. Haven't done that yet, but I'm just going to grind the crap out of it just to knock it down. It's not anything special. But that's not bad. That's not bad at all for just painting in your driveway and then sanding and buffing in your driveway and polishing in your driveway. I mean, you can see reflection pretty good in it. Not too bad. I'm going to get over here and jump and hit this bumper out. Be done with it. Probably won't get to the wheels today. Probably have to jump on those tomorrow and just pick it up from there. But I think for, like I said, about an hour's worth of work, that ain't too bad at all. I'll take that all day long. All right, guys, we are finished. Got the front bumper and everything buffed out. Didn't bore you with showing you any of that because you know what it looks like when I'm doing it. So that's all done. Got everything hand glazed. Turned out pretty dang spiffy if you ask me. I'll take that all day long. Like I said, I'll jump on the wheels tomorrow. Get after those. Those are going to take a little work. I mean, you can get down here and see these. They're just, I mean, they're in bad shape. I mean, they're in real bad shape. It's going to take a lot of work to get those finished up. But I'll jump on these tomorrow, get over here, start sanding on them, or just scuffing them down. Really, if they're going to be a scuff and clean, there ain't going to be a whole lot I can do to them to really save them or get them down, because I'm not going to take that much time. I mean, it's a set of wheels, and it's a set of truck wheels. Once they're painted and they got some gloss on them, they'll look fine. So I'll jump on that tomorrow, and we'll pick this up there. All right, guys, day number 2, we're back over here at Joey's house. Got the truck up in the air, already got the wheels off it, but wasn't going to bore you with that. I've already got them on the ground here. Got them all outlined, ready to paint. Just got to paper them off real quick, wipe them down with some prep all, get all the degreaser off of them, everything. Start spraying a coat on these right here, get them back on the car. Probably take me about an hour to do this from start to finish. Doesn't take that long. Like I said, again, it's a daily driver. Not too concerned about how well. I mean, I want it to turn out good. That's kind of dumb to say I don't care, but not too concerned about the way this lays down. Wheels are pretty easy to paint. You see me if you go back and watch the video when I did the ones on Sunshine. You can see it's not that big of a deal. This is the same process here, other than the fact that all I'm doing is wiping these down. I scuffed them a little bit, and I'm just going to spray these and glaze them over. Yeah, you guys know how I love to use the calibrated eyeball on my mixing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Right there. You get the one mixing stick still left?
No, I got more than one. Look at that.
Well, that's what I used last time.
Oh.
Reuse it. This should be more than enough, I think. All right, we are ready. These things sitting outside last night in the rain and all that, but that's all that's coming off of them.
Are you sure you haven't just done the back two? These are the fronts. We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
No, really, it's not. These aren't that bad shape. Again, guys, can't stress enough on how clean you need to have these. If anything, clean. Even if you don't sand them good or scuff them good or anything like that, just make sure you clean them. If you mess up, clean them again. If you mess up, clean them again.
This is how not to jack up your vehicle safely.
Yeah, I wouldn't work underneath that at the moment. We're saying if that wind blows any harder, we may be getting out the other jack picked up. All right, guys, that's cleaned up. They look nasty, but blow them off real quick and start getting some paint on them. One coat down, guys. Covered pretty good. Of course, I wouldn't expect anything else. They were already black, but just kind of cleans them up a little bit. Wasn't a whole lot of trash in them. Got one wheel over there, that one. It's got a little bit of trash in it, but I don't know if it's trash or if it's just imperfections in the metal, but it'll cover up with clear. Got the front grille done. Definitely like it better than the chrome. You guys know I'm not a chrome person at all. Got all the caps done. Let this stack up for about 10 minutes and put another coat on it. All right, guys, everything's got second, third coats on it. Everything's covered good to where I like it. Had to get it up off the ground because you can see we got all these little freaking things blowing around everywhere, and nevertheless, they'll always end up in the clear. If it's in the last coat, I don't care. If it's in the first coat, that's gonna suck because I gotta keep trying to pick it out as it goes along. But gonna get some clear put on these things, glaze them like a donut, and finish these suckers up. What was it, about an hour, hour and a half, maybe? Yeah, it wasn't an hour, hour and a half. Didn't take that long. I mean, we're outside, beautiful day. It's supposed to be in lockup, but you know how that goes.
Hey, we are maintaining our 6.
That's true. We are maintaining 6th, and this stuff here, it'll kill your lungs anyway. So if anything's get out of it, piece of cotton flying by. Yeah, this will kill anything in the air. So I'm gonna get this coat of clear on here. Probably get 2 or 3. I want to build the mills up pretty big on these because this stuff always takes the brunt of everything, especially on that grill. Brake dust that gets on the wheels. You want to put quite a bit of clear on them to protect them. So here we go.
The memory of you just come running by. I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. I'm not broken, I'm just split.
All right, guys, that's it. They are done. Got them sitting out here in nature's own oven. Let them bake in the sun for just a little bit. I mean, they're going to chemically dry, but getting a little heat on them will help. They turned out pretty good. Not quite my best work. I mean, I didn't take as much time as I did on the other wheels, obviously, because this is the daily, but those turned out good. All of the stuff up here turned out real nice. Center caps turned out nice. The grill, which is what I was more interested in getting done, turned out really nice. It's going to take the brunt force of it, so we really dumped it on there. But you can tell here that it's got nice mirror-like finish. Won't have to touch or buff or sand any of that. Board caps, nothing. That's gonna get it, guys. All I can do now is wait for these to dry, untape them, get them on the truck, and be done with it. Back on the truck, just haven't put the center caps back on it yet. Got the front grille and everything around it. We're finished. Hey guys, that's gonna do it for us here. I promise you, we'll get back to racing videos as soon as we're allowed to go racing. I mean, this is something that needs to be done for us. Been wanting to do it for a while, so finally got it done. We'll be working on the 56. Also, hopefully the motor comes through this next week. We'll get to working on that and show you what we do when we get all that stuff going. But for right now, guys, that's gonna do it for us. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We will catch you guys on the next one.